Good morning. It is 6:49 a.m. on Thursday, September 24th, 2015. I'm Christiana Ellis, and I still have a stuffy nose. This is 5 more minutes. I shouldn't have done that. So I am feeling marginally better than yesterday. Perhaps I am on the mend. I was feeling really tired still this morning, but I've discovered an amazing non chemical way to feel awake and alert early in the morning. And that way is to think that your whole computer is completely screwed up. Um, Fortunately, it seems like it's working now. I'm doing a whole computer scan with my antivirus software just to be sure, but let me describe what happened when I started my computer this morning. uh, it, so I pressed the power button to turn it on, and it seemed like the screen stayed black for longer than usual before it would have come up with the little Windows 10 logo, because I upgraded to Windows 10. But then the screen turned to what looked like old-fashioned TV static, the old black and white noisy kind. Um, but like a high texture version, like all the little black and white bits were really small, and and you could see the mouse moving over that. And then there were a couple of places on it where it had little like blank spots, almost like a cursor, but they were in like random spots and they were black against the black and white static. And then the whole thing was blinking erratically at me, like. And I'm thinking, holy crap, do I have like a poltergeist in my computer or what? I have never seen it do that before. I am alarmed. And as I said, I could see my mouse over it. I can move the mouse around. I can see the little pointer going around over all of that. Um, and then I'm like, oh, okay. So, Control Alt Delete, and I see the little processing circle by the arrow go on. And in the meantime, I've still got TV static. So, yeah, that wasn't great. I was awake after that. Uh, so I did a hard boot with the power switch on the computer, and when it came back up, it also didn't boot up right away, but what it was doing is the indicators you get when it's doing a Windows update. And so it processed through a couple of those Windows updates and then seems to have booted up normally. So I'm not sure what to make of that. My computer has always had a thing where intermittently, like maybe 4 or 5 times a year, I'll press the power switch and the main tower will seem to turn on, but it doesn't output anything to the video, like to the monitor, and it's not clear because there's no screen, there's no image. It's not clear whether it's actually booting up or whether it's just sort of turning on the power but not actually booting anything. Like, it's turning on the power supply and starting the fan and stuff, but not actually, sending the computer booting up, or whether it is booting up and just not outputting to the screen for some reason. But it hasn't done that in a while, and it never, after doing that, I never had any problem with just powering it down and then powering it back up again, and then it would be fine. Computers are one of those things where they're complicated enough that you can be reasonably educated about them and still be at a total loss sometimes. So So fingers crossed for me, guys, that this is not an ongoing problem that indicates a severe hardware failure that will need total replacement. Hoping not. It seems to be working okay now, but I really hope that my computer is not got a poltergeist in it. Hopefully, my AVG finish its scan and then say, this PC is clean. Which would be good to be clean, except then I will also never know why it did that. Life's unsolved mysteries. Time Life. Read the book. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.